Okay, perfect. Hey everybody, welcome to this perfectly on time live stream, which is online. Let me see how many of you are already here because I saw a lot of people in the chat already. Okay, 25, that's very good. So, Happy New Year and welcome everybody. Okay, I'm just going to do a nice warm up and wait for a few more people to join because I've got a lot of news today and I could just like fire it all off in 5 minutes, and we have an hour of time to kill today, so let's take it slow and steady. Maybe you guys could actually tell me how you enjoyed the new year and holidays, because I enjoyed mine a lot, nice and relaxing. I expected to do more work than I actually did because I was relaxing a lot. Well, not relaxing, but just recovering from one hell of a flu, actually. Took me a long time to get my strength back, but I'm fighting fit just in time for this European cold front. So on my way here to Prague this morning, it was -8, which is, I would say, pretty cold, but I think a few of you guys watching this right now are probably much colder than I am. I don't know how many of you are in Moscow or Kyiv or St. Petersburg, but I think there's a few of you also freezing your asses off, so sorry for that. -8 probably sounds tropical for you. And let me go to see the comments. Okay, I'll ask Pavel first. How's the weather for you? You just said it's cold, but how cold? Make everyone flinch. Yeah, a lot of snow here as well. Okay, so I'm gonna ease into the topics for today. So probably you saw in the loading screen, the waiting screen already, we have 2 new power-ups today. And we have a giveaway running. So unlike previous times where you got to choose which one you wanted, we're going to choose 50 random people to get each one. So there's going to be 100 winners, but there will be 50 of each for each, like randomly selected. So you're not going to get 2 of them. You're going to get 1 if you win, and the one that you get will be random, and if you win will also be random. So it's double random. So I've actually lost count of how many power-ups we have, but I believe it should be 6, so now 8. So we should have 8 power-ups, and I think we're going to stop at 11 for a while, and then I'll talk about what we're going to be doing after that. So yeah, power-ups, super cool. So let's start talking about those. So the one that I'll mention first is Boost, because I think this one is going to be the one that people will appreciate the most. So what does Boost do? It gives you an extra 1% balance into your challenge account to get you to your profit target sooner. So hypothetically, if you have 11% profit in the account and your target is 12%, that last 1% can be boosted by using this power up. You can actually turn it on at any point, but I guess the point when it would make or give the most value will be when you do it when you're just 1% away from the profit target. And that helps you pass your challenge, which means you can only use it in a challenge account. And then the other one, Shortcut. This is one of the few power-ups that you can use in both your challenge and funded account. And what it does is it lets you skip a trading day or a profitable day if you have a classic or endurance account. And again, let's say you've reached your profit target, but you have 2 out of 3 profitable days. You just activate this and immediately you'll meet the requirement for having 3 days, even if you have 2. So it just makes it a little bit shorter and a little bit faster. And in the funded account, it works in a very similar way, because let's say you need to have 3 profitable days to get a payout. You actually only need 2 once you activate this power up. So, hey, those are the 2 power ups that we've added, and you can Get them by entering the giveaway. I'm sure someone is giving the link right now in the chat. Obviously, you can find it in Discord and Telegram as well. Super easy. And then another way how you can get these. Just like last time, we have a promo code. So there are two codes. One is Boost 50 and one is Shortcut 50. And I think it's kind of self-explanatory, but I will explain anyway. So with the Boost one, Boost 50, you get 50% off the challenge, and you get the Boost power-up added to your dashboard. And with the Shortcut 50, you get 50% off, and you get the Shortcut power-up added to your dashboard. So you can use those codes now, after the stream, and until, I think, Sunday. If it's not Sunday, I will make it Sunday, but I'm pretty sure it's Sunday. Yeah, so those are like the highlights, I would say. So some people like to save the best to last. I say we have dessert first. Yeah, positive 9 is not cold, just to say. Okay, so let's move on to other news. Let me give you a teaser. I teased this one in Discord earlier while I was on the train. So the next power up that we'll be adding should be ready in about a week, maybe 7 or 8 days. This one is called Gold Rush. And what does it do? So Gold Rush will let you withdraw from your funded account on demand up to $1,000 whenever you want. So if you have this power up in your account, you can save it. And if you have more than $1,000 in the account, it will withdraw $1,000, and that will be paid to you within 24 hours. If you have less than 1,000, then it will just take all of the profit from the account and pay that to you within 24 hours. So it's like an instant on-demand payout with this power up, and it's going to be called Gold Rush. You can choose your payout schedule. So instead of making the challenges 10% more expensive and changing the default, you can just pay 10% more and have a different, more frequent one. So it just gives you choice. Like if you're thinking about something costing more while you're willing to pay more for the thing, it's kind of just a way that you're framing it in your mind, but it's ultimately the same thing. Yeah, so again, about the payouts and the price of the challenge, instead of a challenge costing 10% more and by default you get bi-weekly, or costing 25% more and by default getting weekly, you can just choose what you want, and regardless the price would be reflected. So it just gives more flexibility based on the frequency that people want, because not everybody wants the same thing. So this is why there is choice. And speaking of choice, that leads me to the next thing that we will be adding in a day or two, which will be our first add-on, which will give you a refund on your challenge fee. So let me explain how it works to not misunderstand. This is a refund that gets deposited into the funded account when you pass the challenge. So this add-on only costs 10% more. So let's say you have a 100K consistency account. That means you're going to pay $39 for this add-on, or euros. And this add-on will mean that when you do pass the challenge, you will have the base price that you paid for the challenge deposited as profit into the funded account. So let's say for the challenge you paid $390 and you didn't use a promo code or anything, then you would start that funded account with $1,390 in it, but those $390 are going to be your profit, which you can withdraw once you qualify for a payout. And that's how the refund is going to work. and the amount that you get refunded will be what you pay for the base price of the challenge. So if you use a 50% off discount code, then you would pay $195 for that challenge. And then the amount that you get deposited as profit into the funded account is going to also be $195. So you don't get the add-on price refunded as well, only the base price of the challenge. Same for other add-ons. So if you pay extra for something else, that doesn't get refunded. It's only the base price of the challenge. And that will be released maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, probably the day after. So this one I think will be a nice addition for people who have been asking for refunds for a long time. And this is a great way for you to access that. And as a reminder, we will also have swap-free accounts coming very soon, and a classic challenge and funded account. So the classic mode, you can actually bypass the trading days with another add-on. So those are 2 more add-ons that will be coming in January. They're a little bit late, but we had many other cool stuff that we're building as well. And I hope you are all enjoying using those. Okay, so there's a question here about the power-ups only being for challenges or funded. So each power-up card has a gem on it, and the color of the gem means something. A blue gem means the power-up can only be used on challenges. If it's a green gem, then it means it can only be used on funded. And if it's orange, then it means it can be used on both. By the way, guys, I don't read Russian, so Pavel, can you translate for me? If necessary. Okay, so there's a very, very specific question here. Please tell me if you plan to increase the risk per transaction to at least 3% and make the daily risk at least 5% and the monthly risk at least 8%. I'm talking about funded account, and I'm going to assume you mean instant funded account, because the max risk on funded accounts promoted from challenges is already, and the daily risk of 5%, no, we're not going to go up that far. The most you can get is 4%, and that's once you reach rank 4. And then the monthly risk, again, it all depends on the type of account that you have, because we have some accounts with 9, some with 6, some with 9 static, some with 9 trailing. So it all kind of depends. And all of those can go up by 1% too. So I think there's a little bit more that needs to be discussed in this question. But I see a thumbs up, so hopefully question has been answered. Okay. So, by the way, if you guys are following us on Twitter, or actually if you're anywhere following us, you may have seen that we're doing some trader awards at the moment. And we did this last year, and it was very cool, but we only did like a few types of awards because the company was very young and we didn't have as much information or insight to be able to actually explore the information that we have. But this year we have some very cool award categories, which I think are really cool. So beyond the ones that you've already seen, we have one award for the trader who has earned the most pips in 2025, and the number 23,160. So one trader, Andre, has made 23,160 pips in 2025, which is pretty insane. We have an award for the most days traded in 2025, And the trader who achieved this award has traded for 155 days last year, which is almost half of all days. Okay, this is a cool one I'm going to ask you guys to guess. What do you think is the highest win rate of all PipFarm traders in 2025? And we'll come back to that in 5 minutes to see if anyone is able to guess, because I think you won't. Okay, so the other awards that we'll be issuing over the next week are the trader who has used the most power-ups in 25, and considering we've only had them for the last couple of months, it's going to be interesting who it is. And I bet the person who has won this award already knows who they are. Actually, another one to guess, and we'll come back to it. Can anyone guess which trader has won this award? The most power-ups used in 2025. So we're also going to give an award for the trader who has earned the most payouts from the same funded account. We're going to give an award for the most XP earned in 2025. And by the way, some of the people who have won these awards are actually watching right now, so should give you a clue for the guessing. And then the trader who has scaled their funded account the most times, or scaled the most times in 25, this person has already won an award. So we're gonna see this name again. And just to recap the awards that we've already given, Lord FX has received 25 payouts in 2025. That's like half of all Fridays Lord FX has earned a payout. And then we have Yamato, who placed the most trades in 2025. This was 63,887 trades, which is like 170 something per day. Then we have another award for the most challenges passed in 2025. And this was 27 challenges. So that's like 2 challenges per month, more than. We have an undefeated award winner. So our old friend, Tilt Boy Benny, he had the biggest payout in 25 of $39,000. And he also has the award for cumulative payouts in 25, which is $171,421.50. We will also have an award for most quests completed. One trader has already completed 9 quests. And we also have an award for the most profitable trading days. And Samir has racked up 57 profitable days in 25. So a lot of awards. Some are kind of classic that we did last year, and then some are a little bit more bespoke for the PipFarm community. So I'm going to go to the comments now and see if anyone was able to guess the percentage of the trader with the highest win rate. Yeah, 100% is a good guess. Well done. That's not the answer, though. There's a closer answer. So we got an answer for 91% somewhere. Where did it go? The highest win rate was 92.2%. So whoever guessed 91% has guessed correctly. Well done. And then the trader with the Most XP. Did anyone guess? Nope, no one guessed. Okay. All right, so that's our awards. It's going to be cool to track this over the years as well and see what new categories we can come up with too. Okay, and while we were doing the calculations for the award winners, we got inspired to look at some other statistics. So, all right, how many PipFarm traders traded gold? 78%. What percent of traders got at least one payout last year? 6%. What percent of traders got funded at least once last year? 14.5%. How many traders passed their challenge the first time? 1.4%. And what percent of traders have used the kill switch last year? 9%, which is not enough. You should use this more. But despite that, the kill switch has been used more than 50,000 times, which is pretty insane. Okay, the winner of the award for most XP earned has announced himself. So yeah, well done. You guessed yourself correctly. All right, so what else is coming? So much stuff coming. So by the way, also thank you everyone who took part in our festive giveaway. This was an idea that I got during our last live stream, so I'm curious to see what other ideas I'm going to get today. So during the last live stream, which was in November, I guess, yeah, in the end of November. So we did 31 days of festivity, and we gave away almost $20,000 worth of challenges and add-ons and different stuff, gift vouchers. So that was a really big giveaway, and we were giving prizes every single day. So it was a lot of work for the community team, but I could tell from the level of engagement you guys were really excited about it. So I think this is a new tradition that we have. You know, to do it for every day of December, it's 31 days, is quite a lot, but I like it. I think it was a really nice festive initiative, and don't worry, we're going to do it for other holidays too. So we'll celebrate everything. We'll be the most celebratory prop firm in the industry. We might not be the biggest, we might not have the most platforms, but we will be the most festive. This is a commitment that I can make to you guys. Okay, so let's move on a little bit to new products. So one small addition to the lineup is we're going to be adding 150K accounts. So that means that you can have 2 of those to get your 300K allocation. So it's a small step up, and it seems to be a good size that will make your trading easier. And it also is aligned with one of the new challenge modes that we'll have coming out soon. I'm not going to say much about it, but I can tell you at least the name. We will have one mode that will be called Intense Mode, and we will have another one called Marathon Mode, and we will have another one called Pro. And this will be like a new lineup of challenges that we're going to have. Some of them will be a little bit creative. Some of them will be based on other things that we've seen in the market. But I'm not going to tell you exactly how they work today. This will be for another live stream when we have an announcement. But I just wanted you to know that there are a lot of plans in the making. So 3 new modes that will be coming soon. And yeah, before I check my notes again, we will have a revamp of the instant funding challenges as well. So again, we launched those in the summer. So we launched one in October or September, and we launched one in May or June. And since then, again, the market has moved. Competitors have released new things. So I think that it's time for a slight optimization to be able to be a little bit more competitive with those challenges. So you can expect in this month that we're going to have some changes to the instant mode challenges to make them again, so that they are competing better with other prop firms on the market. Okay. Obviously, this isn't going to impact the rules of the existing instant funded accounts. Yeah, so something else that I hope you've all been paying attention to is we have our first quarter of 26 community survey running at the moment. And for those of you who are not aware, but I'm sure all of you watching this right now are aware, the surveys. Okay, I'm just gonna sip my water. I don't talk this much usually on a normal day. Okay, so right now we have a survey. We do these surveys every quarter. This is the 7th time that we've done one of these surveys. And every time we do a survey, there's a slightly different theme. This theme is about 26 as a trader, and also to reflect on your last year of trading. So we have a few questions in there about what are your goals for this year. Also, what can we do to help make your trading better? How can we help you be a better trader? And this question was like, so far we've had about 500 people respond to the survey. And what's really interesting about this is it's multiple choice. So we're asking, is it like, can we give you trader success stories from the community? Can we give you educational content? What is it you want from us that we can do to help you trade better and be more profitable or reach your ambitions? And kind of not that surprisingly, actually, but the answer winning at the moment, which is over 50% of like the 7 options, is you guys just want the best trading conditions. So this really helps us to know where we should be like leaning into to give you exactly what you need from your prop firm. And it kind of makes sense because this is maybe something that is lacking, because what I see is a lot of prop firms make a lot of content. There's also a lot of traders making content. So I think there isn't a content shortage at the moment, but maybe there's a quality shortage. And maybe that's why all of you guys are trading with PipFarm. So it's really good to know that. And why should you be completing this survey? So first of all, it's awesome. All of the information that we collect is not just hoarded by us for our market research. We share everything that we learn from these surveys. So after it's concluded in February, we're going to be sharing nice little infographics with you all, and we'll also give the data to some journalists so they can make stories about it and also learn more about the industry too. And then another reason, the like bribery side of things, you get a 50% off voucher if you complete the survey. And again, giveaways, of course. There's a giveaway, so we'll pick 25 random traders who complete this survey to get a $100 gift voucher. So there's many reasons why you should do it. It's interesting. You give and share knowledge, and you may win something. And you also get a 50% off voucher. Yeah. So far we've got 500 responses. Usually we get about 2,000. So we need a few more people to respond to the survey. And yeah, looking forward to sharing the results in our next live stream. But so far we've got some interesting insights, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm just checking comments, guys. Yep, so Pavel just posted the survey link in the comments, so you can check that. Yeah, Germany guy isn't specific enough. Okay, so a question about will the trading competition resume? It is going to resume, but we still have work to do to build our competition dashboard. So it's going to take a couple more months to be able to set everything up properly. I don't think that the way that we were doing the surveys before was particularly efficient. So we need a bit of time to finish building the dashboard. Okay, so next topic. So over Christmas time, I know I said I didn't do as much work as I expected. This was a good thing because it's been a really busy year, and this is also supposed to be an end of year recap or roundup. So last year was insanely busy. We did a lot of events. We did a lot of content. We did a lot of development. Like it was a really, really busy year. So for me, it was very nice to slow down at the end of the year and also plan for the year ahead. So a lot of thinking, not a lot of doing, which is also what's needed sometimes. So I tweeted one day in the end of the holidays. What are my New Year's Day? Okay, my plans for the new year. So something that is really exciting and a project that I've been like craving to do for a really long time, because maybe you haven't noticed, but I'm sure if you've been with us since the beginning, which a lot of you have, we have barely changed or updated the website since launching. Like this website is basically version 1, updates to add new information, but really it's the same as the very beginning. And you know, as a approaching 2 years old company, I mean, this website was built 2 years ago, so it's kind of, old already. And I'm really excited that we're making quite good progress on not just redesigning, but rebuilding, because right now this whole thing is built in WordPress, which is very like stiff and rigid. Great for startups who need a cheap solution and a compatible solution. But right now the business is quite complicated in terms of like the product, because as you can see, we have tons of power-ups, we have all these different challenges, all these add-ons, variables, different currencies, and we've already outgrown WordPress, so it's quite hard to like make everything work in WordPress with all these like different plugins and stuff. So it's very exciting to be making good progress on the redesign of the website. Also, I think it doesn't deliver enough value for again the size and scale of the company at the moment. So yeah, no more startup website, and we're gonna have a proper website soon. And when I say proper, I mean this will be all like a single page application that's connected to the dashboard, which means that there's a seamless experience moving between the two parts of like one system. So this is really cool. Tried to do it in the summer, but again, it was a bit of a false start, and I'm really excited to see so many plans actually be executed at the last couple of months, which is awesome. One thing, I was gonna share this story another time, but since I've actually spoken really fast, I'm gonna share this story. So maybe you've seen the guy in a light bulb on the homepage. So this guy, maybe it's not very high quality, and for me, because I actually spent 5 weeks with a VFX designer to design the guy in the bulb. I'll share a video so you can see, because it's actually not like an image, it's actually a 3D render, And the idea that I had was that this guy could be animated, so he could be inside this bulb, and this kind of symbolizes the power up your trading slogan that we started with, because he's inside of a bulb with this like ornate design at a desk in a captain's chair with these two monitors and C-Trader charts with PipFarm yellow candlestick for the bear and some like nice green for the bull. And yeah, all of this took like 5 weeks to design with a VFX designer. And I have this guy, which is like he can be fully animated. And the idea was in introductory videos, like there would be some cool animation with him. And the problem is, because I spent so much time and spent quite a bit of, like, not loads of money, it was like, $1,000 or something to like build this character. Like, I insisted to have him there because like I just really wanted him. But the thing is, on different screen sizes, it doesn't render properly. The quality looks low, and it's just always kind of broken. Like, it feels forced to be there. So I think we're gonna say goodbye to this little character. But that makes way for a much cleaner, more responsive website that's going to look good on all of your screen sizes. And at the end of the day, guys in bulbs trading is not the most important thing. It's clean information, like easy to understand information about challenges and rules, and then easy navigation that doesn't cause issues. Smooth user experience. So just as a reminder, I'm checking your comments again. Yeah, he could be like the paperclip guy. So we don't have any plans for futures trading. And one of the questions we have in this survey, again, one of the questions we have in the survey is related to futures trading and what you guys like or think you like about this model. Because is it about the model or is it about the asset? Because many of you are Forex and CFD traders, so futures are a completely different asset. But what is it you like? Do you like trading futures, or do you like the model of futures trading prop firms? Because those are different things, and this is something that I want to learn about in the survey this quarter. And I think it's going to tell something important. And question from Marsha. Actually, we do have the certificates designed, and when I get home tonight, I will make sure that I send you your max allocation certificate. And also to other traders who have a max allocation. Let's not say tonight. Like, I'll try to do it tonight, but let's say by tomorrow night, you'll have your max allocation certificates, which will be very cool. Okay, guys, do you have any new questions? And while you think of some questions, let me remind you. So we have 2 promo codes. No, I just remembered something. Anyway, so we have 2 promo codes, Boost 50 and Shortcut 50. And each one is going to give you 50% discount and a power up. And each promo code corresponds to a power up. Okay, and I saw some feedback in Discord earlier too about the one of the promotions that we have running at the moment. So we have a promotion at the moment for a 5K consistency mode challenge for $9.99. But I know that while this is our most economic challenge and also has the lowest profit targets, some of you really don't vibe with the consistency rule. So what I just organized with the team is to also have an endurance promo and a classic promo. So there will be a promo code, or there is now a promo code. Okay, let me start again. So there is a promo code for endurance mode 5K account, and this is endurance 1499, and that means that the account is going to be $14.99. And then classic $19.99, which is going to give you the 5K classic account for $19.99. So that means that you now have a very low priced consistency, endurance, and classic mode challenge for the 5K account, and you can choose your stages and drawdown, whatever you want. It works with all of those. So now you have endurance 5K for $14.99, classic 5K for $19.99, and you still have the consistency for $9.99, which is consistency $9.99. So yeah, another new promotion for you guys, and we will share this in Discord so you can copy paste the promo codes in case you don't hear me well enough. Yeah, so Jay, sorry I missed your question. I saw you ask it earlier as well, and you've asked it before. So we are not extending the opportunity to merge old and new accounts for the payout schedule, but once we have the power-ups, we will have a 60-day period for each power-up to be merged to new account. Sorry, not power-up, I mean add-on. So when we have the add-on for swap-free accounts, it'll be possible, and then also the add-on for actually it doesn't work with the other two add-ons, so only for the swap-free. Why are short swaps for Euro USD negative? You mean why are you being charged instead of paid? So question for Vladislav, is this futures model or futures asset? Because this is the point that I made earlier that we want to learn from the survey is, do you guys like trading futures as an asset, or do you like the model that is offered by the futures programs? Because they are like operated very differently to the type of challenges that we have right now in PipFarm and other CFD prop firms. So this is kind of the main question that is important to understand, because one thing as well that I know from the survey is you guys don't like futures trading platforms. So if you like the model but don't like the platforms or the asset, then we can go in a different direction that will ultimately be better. So this is what I would like to understand if anyone has feedback about that, because I think we could be going in a wrong direction if we just follow what everybody else is doing. So I want to take it slow and understand what exactly it is that you want so that we can build something better. There will be changes to the experience program, but mainly for the XP economy rather than for payout schedules. So the payout schedules will work how they are designed at the moment. And in that respect, I'm not planning to change anything. But for the XP economy, we will have something, and we'll also have something introduced with the power-ups too. For example, the gold rush power-up. Okay, so we can do a wrap up of everything that was discussed. Okay, so there's a question that is common. So let me think about it. I'm not going to answer now, but I'm going to think about the merging question a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, let's wrap things up a bit. So survey. The survey is such a cool initiative, and I love the insights that we get and that we can share with you guys. So please remember and find time to do it. Beyond the like rewards that we give, it's very cool. So I urge you to do it. Then we have 2 new power-ups with a promo code for each so that you can get one. To get one, use the promo code BOOST50 or shortcut50 to get the corresponding power-up and 50% off. Or you can fill in the form that's in the live chat comments so that you can like enter the giveaway. We're going to pick the winners in a day or two. We're going to pick 100 winners. We will have a couple of new challenge modes, intense mode, pro, and also I forgot, but we'll have 3. And then, oh yeah, and we'll be revamping our instant funding programs to make them more competitive, because I think that since we launched them several months ago, the market has changed a little bit. We also have more promos for the 5K accounts. So we have consistency 999 for $9.99 euro pounds 5K account. Then we also have endurance accounts 5K for $14.99 and classic 5K for $19.99. So all of those are available now, and you will be able to just take the promo codes from Discord because I don't expect anyone to remember. And then yeah, you're going to see a lot of changes. Before we redesign the dashboard, we're going to redesign the website so that it goes from website to dashboard. But the dashboard will have a lot of new features added soon, especially equity chart. Many people are asking, certificates available to access, also the ability to buy and reset challenges and funded accounts. So we're going to jam a lot of stuff in the first half of the year. And it's a lot of work to do, but super excited for all of that. And I'm going to check my phone one last time just to see if there's any new questions before we sign off. So someone's asking about discounts for live stream viewers. I mean, I just gave like 5 discounts, so I can't do more. I can't remember more than this. And then educational content. In my opinion, there's already a lot of sources for education, trading education content. And I don't think we need to give more. I mean, we can, of course, we can do tons of stuff, but we have to choose our priorities. And I think by offering a platform where you have the best possible experience as a trader should be our priority, rather than just having, how-to guides and articles about trading, because you should never learn from just one source. Like, you should follow your educational path and check out many content providers for learning how to trade, and not just put all your eggs in one basket anyway. But we can do more. But I think we can also do a lot by talking to you about how traders in PipFarm are trading. What I mean by that is, the statistics that I gave earlier, to know what is the success rate, what is the pass rate, what is the likelihood that you're going to get a payout, what are how do the traders who make money, what do they do to make money, what are the traders who lose money do to lose money, so you can do that and not do that. So we can give you a lot of insights, and we can try to create content for you, but at least according to the survey feedback already, the thing that most traders want is the best experience, the best conditions, because that is something that if we don't give you, you can't get from anywhere else. And that kind of makes sense. I mean, it makes total sense, not kind of. And regarding swaps, I don't have an answer for you because I haven't checked swaps for a week or two. So I'll check with my team, and we can follow up with you after the live stream. Okay. So let me say thank you to all of you for tuning in today. It was a lot of information. It feels like I'm just announcing stuff, but I'm really grateful for all of you being here and listening to me waffle on about things that are super interesting to me, and I hope they are to you, and also sharing all of the plans and initiatives that we have for PipFarm. But yeah, if you want to know really where I'm going with this company, you can already see the footprints that we're taking with the power-ups, the add-ons, the gamification, the challenges. I'm trying to build something really different here. There's hundreds of prop firms out there, many of them indistinguishable. And this is actually where the mindset that I had when I started this company was, we need to be different, because for those of you who don't know, I've been working in the for a very long time, 15 years working with brokers. And as you know, brokers are almost exactly the same. They have the same platforms, they have the same trading instruments, they have the same trading conditions, the same deposit methods. They are all basically the same except for the color and the logo. But apart from that, the only thing that differentiates them really is the experience that they give to traders. And this is what they compete on. They compete on experience. So how fast are the deposits and withdrawals? How fast is the customer support? How good is the customer support? Do they give you what you need exactly, or are they making compromises with you? So this was always my direction with PipFarm, was to give the best possible experience and to give something different. So the power-ups, the experience program, the ranks, the rewards, all of this is something that is not just unique, but is also yet to be copied or effect. And I believe that this is the best thing that can be done with this company, because at least data-wise, The experience program is something that is really effective at keeping the community really engaged, and that is obviously good for the company too. So, yeah, to take the story back, like what I wanted all along was to build something that is unique and can give you a different experience that is not identical wherever you go, because that's the thing. There's no loyalty, right? When you have, you know, well, like any marketplace, really, if something is the same, if it's the same price, if it's the same quality, if it's the same product, basically, then why would you choose one over the other? There has to be a reason. And that's what we're building here, reasons to choose and stick with PipFarm. And I believe that's why most of you are here. Like, it's not because of much else, right? I would like to say it's because of me or whatever, but I know that I'm just a guy who's managing a company to you. What I like, what's really special is the product. Like, you're here for a product, you're here for an experience, you're here for an opportunity. So as long as that is special, and as long as that is different, and as long as that is unique, I think we're going to do really well. And this is the path that we're on. So that's my wrap-up message to all of you. Wishing you all an incredible new year. I'm excited about this year, and I hope you are too. Thank you again for listening to me for 1 hour, if you were able to like make it till the end. And yeah, I'll chat to you guys in Discord. And hopefully I'll be sharing lots of insights from the statistics, the surveys, everything we're learning about you guys and your trading and your interests. Because I think that's how we can be really interesting for you. Okay, so enjoy the new year. I hope you're not too cold wherever you are. I hope you're not too hot wherever else you are. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and see you all soon.